What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Oh boy. Yes indeed. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness gracious.
What's the matter with you?
Wow, that's a lot of people. Alright, we're coming back to the warning. Yes indeed, the Warning Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Okay. Highly requested. So requested on Patreon and on YouTube. Both. I mean, I got it was about equal Patreon to YouTube members saying you need to do this. So I really don't have a choice. The people have spoken. I got to do this. A lot of people. Let me tell you what I'm doing first, okay? This video, as of today, dropped how many hours ago? 12 plus 9, 12, 21 hours ago, this video dropped, okay? There have been some problems with the video. They've had to repost and hide and all this other stuff. I was able to get the stereo version. I was able to grab it before they hit it again. We're talking about the warning in the latest song called Evolve, okay? We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm going to try my best to get it out today, too. I'm filming right now, and I'm going to edit it as soon as I'm done filming. I'm going to edit it and try to get it up, and I'm going to hope to God that it does not get blocked. We'll see. This was demanded, not requested. This was demanded by a lot of people. If I'm not mistaken, 33 people in total between Patreon and YouTube.
Wow.
We're gonna start at the top, work our way down. Now I'm only gonna do this once. Okay, there's a lot of people. Okay, I don't want to do this twice, so I'm gonna mention everybody's name once. I'm not gonna mention them at the end. Okay, so we have Raven Death, Mad Dog Jones, Marcus Alto, Chuck Brown, Mark James, Salvador Salcido, Rocco Martin, Steven Schroeder, Samuel Rogerio, Colby Rocks, The Super Deck, Eric Booth, Genevieva, Frank Q, there we go, is Frank Q, Music Lover, Tom Cruise, yeah, I don't think it's really Tom Cruise, but it's, you know, it says Tom Cruise, Augustin Magnari, Laredo isn't so bad, no it's not, ABJ Boosty, Vlad, Oliver Lau, Rob Haunui, Kenneth Tagaruk, Pablo Sartor, Joe Dazzy, The Underdog, Dan W, Shoruken 48, Luis Miguel Herrera, we're almost done, I promise, Eduardo Torres, Eagle Zone 45, Chucho Cruz, Timberwolf 762, Phil C, Carlos Hernandez, Nas Khan, Valerie C, Brett C, I don't know if there's any relation there. I don't think there's any relation there. It's just that they just happen to be right on top of each other. Not in that way. Get your minds out of the gutter, you sick heathens, you.
That's the truth.
Rocco Martin, Ryan Kieth, and Thomas Malatesta. So, if I'm not mistaken, that is 33 people in total. To date, the most requested song ever in the history of the channel, and it was all last minute. They all hit me up within the last day or two and said, you gotta do this! So, yeah, Patreon definitely made it happen, but it was reinforced by all the YouTubers, so yeah, it's gonna happen, so here it is. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this. I loved the last one that we did for Choke, and everybody was telling me, if you thought Choke was good, this song chokes out Choke. Look, it's not my joke. I didn't write it. This is what everybody else has been telling me. I've heard that joke now like 7 or 8 times. This song chokes out choke. Didn't. Yeah, whatever. So, hey, look, we'll have to see, okay? We're going to have to see. Now, I am going to warn you. There is a very strong chance that you are watching this on Patreon right now. And the reason I'm putting this warning out there is the warning. Yeah, here's your warning. The last time I did a video for the warning, ever since they got signed to the record label, that one got blocked. Savagely got blocked. I had to fight it. After 5 weeks, I won. I'm going to do my best to get this up on YouTube. If it gets blocked, like I have a feeling it's going to, savagely, then obviously I'll put this up on Patreon, which means you're watching on Patreon right now. So congratulations. Hi, thank you for being a Patreon member. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. And then I'll try to fight it, and hopefully I can beat it again. And, you know, I'll be batting 1,000 with the warning. But, you know, so far I'm batting 1,000. But all it takes is one strikeout for me to go down from 1,000 to 500. So we'll see. Hopefully this won't get blocked. If it does, hopefully I can beat it. Either way, it's going to be put up somewhere. Whether it be YouTube or Patreon, I don't know. We'll find out. Before this video got taken down, the video had, in just 5 hours, this number's correct too, 32,952 views in just 5 hours before it got taken down. So it'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description. Actually, putting up the original link won't work because the video's been hidden. Let me double check that. Timeout! And we're back. Okay, yeah, I just double checked. The video is still marked as private, so I was able to nab it before they made it private. So, luckily. I'm glad I downloaded it last night. So, unfortunately, you will not be able to watch this original video, at least with this link. Now, you could go on. They have a new link up, I know. They put up a new link, but this is the link I was able to grab before they made it private, so there you go. We'll see how this goes. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will not be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure because it's been marked private and you can't possibly watch it, so there's no reason to putting it there. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here, now, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, hey, get your fingers up. Look, I had 33 people tell me I have to do this on Patreon and YouTube. So, if no one else does, you 33 people out there that requested this, you better get your fingers up with me, and you better do it with me. And even if you didn't, get your fingers up anyway. If you're a member, look, hey, if you're a loyal member of the Warning Army. Yeah, all of you soldiers out there, if you're really a loyal member, you better have your fingers up right now, okay? Do it with me. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this, because here we go. All right, here we go. The Warning Evolve official video, stereo. See, I did get the stereo version. I did get it. I was able to get it before they hit it, so there you go. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this! You don't know how bad
nice jokes.
I simple moment to forget. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger. Goes a lot to find.
There she goes.
It's not destruction, it's rebirth. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger now. Don't be what it means to change. Help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. Hate is the price to survive, to
I don't say this often, but I think all the jokes were right. I think this is whooping on choke right now pretty good. The feel on this, I love that feel, especially coming out right before the verse kicks in. They got this setup with the toms coming from Pow. Very strong. I love this. I love the setup that they had before the verse. Very powerful. Very effective way to accentuate what's coming next. Digging that. I'm absolutely digging that. The sound, the guitar tone, not quite what I was expecting. It almost sounds like a synth, almost. I mean, it's guitar, don't get me wrong, but it almost has like a square wave sound to it. It sounds interesting. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it or not, but I mean, we'll see how the song goes. I'm liking everything I'm hearing so far. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. More than anything, though, it's the feel I'm enjoying. Coming from drums and from bass. Let's keep going for right now. We'll talk more in a little bit. Let's keep going. Those setups. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those setups. Da, 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 da. It's a very effective way to lead in to the verse. It's very effective. And the reason it's effective is it sets it up and makes the impact of the verse when it comes in not so hard, more effective. It makes the transition a lot more obvious, I guess is a good way to put it. That's really good. It's really good. Whoa, 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 whoa! Were those harmonics on the bass I just heard?
Danger, I'm the danger now.
Yep. Nice! Way to use harmonics on the bass. I love using harmonics. I love it. I piss off a lot of people when I do it. I'm not going to lie, because I get the look of death and I get talked to like, oh, that's not your job. That's the guitar player's job. The guitar player's not doing it. If he's not going to do it, then I'll do it. And I hit my harmonics and you won't believe how many dirty looks I get. I love it. Yes. Harmonics from the bass. Not used often enough. Love it. I want to hear it again. Nope, I don't care. Hey, look, play that pig nose all you want. I don't care. Look, I want to hear it one more time because I don't get to hear it very often.
Danger, I'm the danger now.
Right here.
I know you want me to change. Help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. Hate is the price to survive.
I love that transition. I love that transition. They're coming out of the chorus. Like the phrase of the chorus is coming out. So it's 1, 3, 4. And then they go to 2. Not flat 2, just 2. And then 7. And I think it's major 7 if I'm not mistaken. Boom. So they're in A. Yeah, they're in A. So it's A, C, D. They're going down to B, down to G sharp, back up to A. That's cool. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard a song do that before. I know I have. I just can't. None of them are coming to mind right now. But that's a great transition. Ba-da-da. It's a fantastic transition. Anyway, let's keep going here. Yes, a little bass and drum break. Are we gonna hear Danny solo? Time. Nice, coming in with the vocal line solo. That was smart. Coming out of that bridge slash solo section, leading in, building up, building up, building up. Everybody lays out except vocals for that entrance into the chorus. Yeah, very effective. Very, very effective. The bass is pounding. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to think about this. I'm not sure what score I'm going to give it yet. It's going to be up there, but I'm not sure if we're doing 8s or 9s. It's either going to be a really high 8 or a really low 9. I'm not sure which. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review.
Later that same evening.
Well, there you go, folks. That was The Warning with Evolve. This was requested and demanded by a whole bunch of people that I read off at the beginning. I'm not going to read them off again just because I don't want this to be a half-hour long video. So, I'm sorry, but I said your name once. If you want to hear it again, go back to the beginning and hear it again. But there was a lot of people, okay? Yeah. It lived up to the hype. It did. I had to think about this one. I'm not gonna lie. The score did not come easy for me on this one. I had a bunch of numbers running through my head. I was thinking anywhere from an 8.7 all the way up to like a 9.5, and I'm like, where am I gonna go with this? So I weighed out everything. I thought about everything I heard, and I came up with this score, and I hope this score makes sense. It makes sense to me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 9.3. Yep, 9.3. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
First of all, to be honest with you, the video I really didn't pay attention to. It's a music video. It's a lot of production. It's a lot of editing and effects and stuff like that. And I'm not here for that. I'm here for the music. So, did I watch the video? I kind of did here and there. I saw some cool things. I saw some things I wasn't too thrilled about. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think the makeup was a little overdone. If I'm being honest here, I think the makeup was a little over the top, but I mean, it was okay. It was all right. I get it. I understand the reasoning for it. I'm just not thrilled about it. But it is what it is. I'm looking at this more from a musical standpoint, purely on the music. I give them all the credit in the world. From what I understand, they shot that on they had 8 or 9 different iPhones all set up in different places on stands and stuff like that, and it was completely shot on iPhones. That's great. That's wonderful. It looked great. Okay, it looked really good. But again, not what I'm really focusing on. I am focusing on the song. So let's get to it. Songwriting, great song. I mean, a fantastic song. Well written, not overly complicated, but at the same time, there were some things in there that I would not call simple by any stretch. It was a pretty basic song, but it wasn't simple. A lot of great, phenomenal subdivision work. The setup to each verse with that da 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 da. I mean, that was smart. It wasn't just well done. I mean, it was clean. It was well executed. It was completely synced. Everybody was together, but more importantly, strategically, very smart to do, because it brought you, it literally dragged you, whether you were ready or not, it dragged you to the verse and dumped you out like a wheelbarrow. Whether you were ready for the verse or not, you didn't have a choice. The way they set that up with those hits, it was extremely effective. It set the mood of, here's the end of this phrase, and now here's the beginning of the next. Brace yourself, you know? So, very smart on that end. The guitar playing, clean, super smooth, very fitting of the song. The tone, at first I'll be honest with you, at first I wasn't a big fan of it, but the more I listened to it and the more I heard it, I was like, no, actually I like it. I think I like it in this song. I think I like that little square wave in there. I think I like that. Sounded really good. Really good. I enjoyed it. Bass playing, Ale, fantastic bass playing. The drumming, I think, more than anything, is what got me on this song. Pa was committing a hate crime on her drum kit, man. She was pounding on those. I mean, every hit sounded hard. Even on the breakdown section, when everybody came down dynamically, she was still keeping those hits going. Not as hard, obviously, but the hits were still there. Every hit was still there. Every hit was still profound. Great cymbal work too. Great usage of cymbals and creating cymbal color without overusage. There were times where she did overuse the cymbals, but it was called for. It was necessary. Coming out of the choruses, hammering on those crashes, and chinas. You had to. I mean, you want to keep the power up to set up for the ba, bam, ba, ba, ba. You gotta bleed it up. So that way, when it does get to that, it's more impactful. So, smart, very intelligent. The vocals on this, also extremely well done. I think this is probably the best I think I've ever heard Danny, ever. Great power, great delivery, great projection, fantastic vowel formation, diction, pronunciation, everything clean. And I could hear her vocals clear as a bell. Great engineering and great mixing on that part. Did this blow my mind? Yeah, it did, because I wasn't sure if the girls could write a song like this. I mean, I've heard them write songs that are strong. I've heard them write songs that are powerful, but I don't think I've ever heard them write a song that is this impactful. You talk about the title, Evolve, and I know a lot of people, when I did the choke video, I mentioned it over and over again, and I've said this in a lot of videos about the Warning. It's been fun to watch the girls evolve as performers and as musicians. It's been fun to watch the journey of how they've developed and how they've evolved. And people were making the jokes, yeah, it's funny you keep saying that word evolve because the next single's coming out and it's called Evolve. Well, they've evolved. Now, is this to take a page out of Pokemon, which I can't stand? I can't believe I'm going to use a Pokemon reference here. I can't stand Pokemon, but I'm going to use a Pokemon reference. Is this their final form? No. No, it's not. This is... we haven't even scratched the surface yet of these girls. I see so much potential. I see so much talent. I think what we have seen now is the first version of a final product. But it's not the final product. It's the first version. There are going to be several other versions along their journey before we see the final version. But I can say this is the most polished they've sounded. This is the tightest they've sounded. The most intelligent. Well, there was that song about social media that I was really impressed by too. This is right up there though. This is right up there with that. Intelligent songwriting, great lyrics from what I could hear. Everything about it was fantastic. I loved this song. Without question, this song will be going on my playlist, all of them, including the gym. I don't think I have had a Warning song go on my gym playlist. Oh, actually, no, there have been a couple. Never mind. There have been a couple. There have been two that I put on my gym, but they didn't stay. They didn't last. They were only on there for like a month, and then they disappeared. I could see this song going on my gym playlist, and I could see it staying there for a long time. It's got the right drive, the right energy to keep me going for sure. Now, this was fantastic. This was absolutely fantastic. It did blow my mind. Now, my only concern, I don't remember what I scored Choke. I don't remember the score I gave Choke. I hope this is higher. I don't know if it is. I may have given Choke a 9.4. I don't know. I hope I didn't. I hope this is higher because, in my opinion, this is better. This is better. Not by much. It isn't. It didn't blow Choke out of the water like everybody said it did. But I will say it is better than Choke. Absolutely. So I'm hoping it's a higher score than Choke. I don't know if it is. If someone could tell me, I don't know if I don't remember what I gave Choke. I honestly don't. It was a while ago. Anyway, 9.3 is where I feel good with, and 9.3 is where we're going to stay. So hopefully it is higher than Choke. We'll see. 9.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.